Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Frontline Faith.
Your source for faith-based news in Ellis County with events happening at SAGU and in the community. I'm Katie Fisk.
And I'm Kat Burns here in the Hague Communications Center.
Making a mark in history inspired the next generation to come. Veterans, family, and students from all over Texas participated in Veterans Weekend in downtown Waxahachie. The historic town gives people a lesson about American history and the honor of American soldiers. Here's Eliza Bravo with the story.
The 14th annual Waxahachie Reenactment took place on Saturday, November 11th. Reenactors dressed up in authentic World War II attire to educate and recreate the moment.
If you look around, there's so many original pieces. My entire uniform is original. This is a lot of the ways that we have preservation.
Historic Waxahachie promoted an American hands-on history to family and students to spur an education in addition to the annual reenactment.
We talked to the reenactors and asked if we could kind of partner with them, and they thought that was a great idea. So we asked WISD if they would let us promote through the kids and have basically a scavenger hunt.
Some of us have been out here since Thursday trying to provide the living history and getting people to see what it was like to live in a World War II camp. We've been eating out here, we've been sleeping out here, and pretty much living out here.
Reenactment stations have given people opportunities to learn more about the history of Waxahachie. The highlight of the day was the mock battle. Many veterans found this event an amazing piece of work.
I think it's a wonderful idea. Anytime we can celebrate and respect our veterans, we should.
I'm really thankful about what they do, in remembrance of, all the veterans who fought for this country.
Saluting our veterans this weekend. From Frontline Faith, I'm Eliza Bravo.
SAGU will be having a turkey trot 5K this year on November 16th at 4 p.m. There's a $5 cost to participate, but all proceeds go to the SMA Giving Project. SAGU dorms will be competing for top fundraising, and the winning dorm will receive a 2-hour curfew pass. The first 150 people to sign up for the turkey trot will get a free t-shirt. If you're not sure about running a 5K, that's okay, because walking is acceptable as well. There will be prizes for the top 3 students, staff, faculty, and the top 3 male and female runners. The SAGU Turkey Trot is bound to be a gobble of fun.
A holly jolly day is what we need to keep the blues away. Keeping up with the tradition of a small town environment, Waxahachie had another family event for all to attend. The First United Methodist Church hosted its annual Harvest and Holidays Market. Waxahachie residents brought their families out to have fun and enjoy the jolly atmosphere. Vendors like SPCA came out to participate in the event. Shopping, food, and games were made available for all ages, which made this the perfect event for the town of Waxahachie. The church plans to continue this holly jolly event for many years to come.
Dive into laughter with Southwestern Live. Every spring, SAGU puts on a student-led comedy show during campus days. The show consists of improv and skits. The informational meeting is on November 16th and January 11th at 7 p.m. Tryouts will be held on November 30th and January 25th. Learn how to be a part of making people laugh in front of a packed crowd by trying out for Southwestern Live. You don't have to be an actor, you just have to have a good sense of humor. For more information, go to the Student Congress office in the Barnes Student Center.
Coming up next, see all the events happening at SAGU and the people behind it.
At Southwestern, we endeavor to offer more than the average college curriculum, producing men and women whose lives are pleasing to God, and that's worth everything.
If you stayed up all night long and fought till you dropped, then you probably joined SMA in all-night prayer. Last Friday, on November 10th, SAGU students joined the battle in all-night prayer. This took place at the Schaefer Center and lasted from 11 p.m. on Friday to 6 a.m. on Saturday. Fight All Night was the theme for this year's event. Various stations were dispersed across the Schaefer Auditorium that helped students intercede and meditate throughout the night. Students had the opportunity to express their love to God through worship sessions brought by different groups. Worship teams included the student body and Pastor Randy, Savelle's dorm pastor. Guest speakers poured into the hearts of attendees by guiding them through specific prayer points. The fight throughout the night was worth it as students felt freedom in Jesus.
On Friday, November 17th, SAGU will be hosting the Preaching Festival from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. The cost is free and is open to any student who is interested in developing themselves as a preacher and communicator. This is not a competition, but a festival where your gifts will be celebrated. Students will receive constructive feedback from professors who want to invest in them. Email Jeff Magruder for more information.
They told me I had type A blood, but it was a type O. SAGU hosted its annual blood drive at Barnes Student Center. The students who are 16 and older were eligible to donate blood, giving life by giving your own. Here's Abiud Montoya with the story.
This past Thursday, students took a break to save lives, hosting the annual blood drive.
The Carter Blood Center, we've been partnering with them for years, and we do this twice a year with them, and student development has taken this on, but this year is our first year for Student Congress to actually be involved in promoting it so that we raise more awareness about this blood drive on campus.
Honestly, it feels really great to be able to do something, in your own backyard to save somebody's life, either across the world or across the street.
I think it's really good because it gives students an opportunity to be able to just give back to other people, and it's something that everyone could do.
Each of the volunteers is saving 3 lives, but how do we get involved in this?
You'll just sign up, and when you go in, they do actually a test of your blood. So if you are a staff, faculty, or a student on SAGU's campus, you're eligible to participate in the Carter Blood Drive.
This activity is placed outside the student center. Don't miss the chance to save lives. Let's bleed for life. Reporting for Frontline, Abiud Montoya.
Walk into a winter wonderland on November 27th when Christmas comes to SAGU. Come and enjoy the gift of live music from current SAGU students, the famous Harvesters Quartet, and even a tuba meister. Enjoy the multitude of games and activities along the front lawn starting at 6:30 p.m. There will also be free food, hot chocolate, and cider to put you in your holiday spirit. Come get a photo of Santa and jingle all the way to Christmas at SAGU.
You know him, you love him, but if you don't, here's Mufasa Culpepper with a little info about Pastor Randy Jordan.
My name is Randy Jordan. I am the dorm pastor for Savelle Hall.
Pastor Randy has only been a dorm pastor for a few months, and his joyous presence has already made a tremendous impact in the Savelle dorm community.
When we first met him, it was at the RA picnic, and they kind of just seated him with us, even though he wasn't technically our dorm pastor yet. And he asked us what Savelle was to us, and we all replied with the word family because that's just something that sets Savelle apart from the other dorms.
He's just a great guy. He's able to do all types of things that we can't do, and even if we can't do it, he'll be like, you can do it. Like, just be you. Don't be anybody else. Like, if
There are people that see Pastor Randy as a go-getter.
Pastor Randy has had a really good impact on Savelle. I think that he has really made this house a home for everyone who lives here, between decorating or just making people feel welcome.
Pastor Randy's had an amazing impact on Savelle. I think that his heart for the students here and his heart for Savelle has really been clear, and he is very intentional on spending time with the students and hanging out in the lobby and just really getting to know everybody. And I think it's very clear that people see that he loves everybody in this dorm, and he's overall just been really great for this dorm.
His passion for the RAs drives them to want to be and do better.
For example, in the past, we haven't ran as many events to build community as we have. And this semester, when Pastor Randy arrived, We have events out of the apartment, events in the lobby, just random events that we'll do weekends, weekdays.
When I think of Pastor Randy, I think of a servant leader. He's always giving of himself for others, to always better others.
When people look at Pastor Randy, they see someone who is not only trying to better himself, but to better others.
Some people call me Pastor Randy, other people call me PR. It's kind of up to them. I am from Mustang, Oklahoma. My favorite color is green. My favorite superhero is Batman. My favorite thing to drink is coffee. I'm a diehard Oklahoma City Thunder fan. My favorite thing about being a dorm pastor so far is, honestly, it is the relationships I've gotten to build with the people in my dorm, or my kids. I like to call them my kids. This is my family. There's been a lot of really great reinforcement from the student body that has really let me know that I'm not just doing a job well, but I'm being obedient to what God has asked me to do.
This has been Mufasa Culpepper with Frontline Faith News.
After the break, we'll have more Southwestern events coming to you.
Did you know that out of the 10 fastest growing cities in the United States, 5 are in Texas? After you complete your degree, you'll most likely be looking for a great place to start your career. Why not the Dallas-Fort Worth area? DFW is one of the best places in the nation when it comes to employment after you graduate. Among the 12 largest metropolitan areas in the country, Dallas ranks first in the rate of job growth and second in the number of jobs added. Most students gain internships at businesses, churches, and organizations to sharpen their skills. And those internships often lead to full-time jobs. If you're looking for a great place to start your career after graduation, join us in Waxahachie, Texas, just south of Dallas and Fort Worth. Experience the area for yourself. Go to sagu.edu/visits for more information.
Ho, 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 and a bottle of eggnog. This year, the SAGU Theater will be performing A Christmas Carol to tell the true meaning of Christmas using the story of Ebenezer Scrooge being visited by 4 spirits. The play will be December 1st and 3rd at 7:30 p.m. in the HCC building. Tickets will be $10 at the door, and students get in free by presenting their SAGU ID. Make sure to come out and show some support.
Excitement around the SAGU volleyball team was at an all-time high this season. Here's Caleb Brown with the story.
The SAGU Lady Lions volleyball team has had an incredible season this year, with a 15-1 conference record as they advance to the playoffs.
Well, it's a very exciting time for us, Jeremy. Kids have worked hard all year, and this is what you work for, is to get to the playoffs.
Been doing really well. They've been working hard and trying to keep their bodies in tip-top physical shape. We've been blessed to not have any season-ending injuries, so everything should go really well tonight.
The volleyball team has had an outstanding playoff run, defeating both St. Gregory and Texas Wesleyan University. advancing them to the regional tournament.
The students are not only good athletes, but they're good human beings, but they're also good athletes. And they look sweet in the classroom, but they're not sweet when they get out there on the court. They're very vicious, and they're like I like them. I hope they win all the way through. This has been the best team we've ever had, and I've been here a long time.
The Lady Lions Regional Tournament will take place November 16th. This is Caleb Brown from Frontline Faith.
The SAGU Jazz Band held its Milestones Jazz Concert this past Thursday in the Hague Communication Center Auditorium. Led by Dr. Tyrone Block, the SAGU Jazz Band celebrated the art of jazz and the life of Miles Davis with songs such as Fly Me to the Moon, vocalized by Ashley Seaman, including guitar ensembles of Cinema Paradiso and 7 Days. The band also performed many of the genre's greatest songs by artists in the likes of Tiny Bradshaw, Maurice White, and even the hit Yesterday by John Lennon and Paul McCartney. The night was full of great music, jazz hands included.
Allie Guyton is a SAGU student with a big heart for others. Here's Katie Fisk with the story.
Alexandra Gayton, or Allie as most call her, has many dreams and aspirations.
I hope to be a freelance photographer, specifically do weddings, but I also love doing portraits, senior sessions, anything, you name it. It's been something that I've recently started to pursue. I bought my first camera 2 years ago, but I've never dove into it as much as I have this year. I am an intern at the marketing department as a photographer, and so I do everything from editing to actually shooting and making sure shots get out to the people that they need to be, and a little bit of writing through that as well. So I'm getting a lot of hands-on experience through that. Another dream of mine, I would love to open a coffee shop that is tied to a church but off-site, that is a meeting place for the community and serves as an unconventional means to do ministry.
Allie is growing her ministry capabilities by being the Collins Women's first floor residential assistant.
I met Allie on move-in day. She was handing out keys, and my whole family came in to help me move in, because this is the first time I've moved away to college at 24 years old. And my whole family, my big, loud Cajun family comes in. She was not intimidated by it at all. She was just like, hey guys, welcome to Collins. She's like, what floor are you on? I was like, I'm in 108. And she was like, oh my gosh, that's my home.
About my RA team, it's made up of the most incredible, goofy, loving people that you will meet on this campus.
Allie continually tries to be there for people, not just those on her hall.
She's just a huge blessing in my life with things that I go through in relationships or just advice in general. She's always there, and she's always there to listen to me. And I think that's like one thing that she's really impacted in my life, is always being there for me as a sister.
Allie has touched more lives than she realizes, including mine. Reporting for Frontline Faith, I'm Katie Fisk.
For Frontline Faith, I'm Katie Fisk.
And I'm Kat Burns.